Hey, how's it going? JPChivalry going live at Disco Elysium. Also, forgot to do a shout out yesterday, or not yesterday because we didn't stream yesterday, but the previous session. Skoto Binyao?
Oh, yeah! Very good! One more!
Thanks to them for the follow. That was off stream. So appreciate it. And yeah, back to Disco Elysium. Because we gotta finish this first. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but because I think we're gonna be over the projection that I think we had, but it's fine. I'm gonna make a little bit of progress today. That's fine. That's fine. Just catching myself. Anyways, 2203. I think this is right before we talk to the old lady. So last we left off, we sent the body to processing because we couldn't convince the bookstore owner to let us see the commercial area with the fridge. And then we talked to Joyce, who is the Wild Pines, I think it's Wild Pines? The Wild Pines representative. And she doesn't want to help us unless we help her investigate the drug trade in Revachol. So supposedly the drivers have something to do with it. We talked to all the drivers. I think all the drivers. And one of them squealed and said, this lady might be our suspect. Also, Kim's gone because he's sending it to processing, so can't talk to Kim, which is sad, but fine. Anyways, old lady.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
What do you gotta say to us? Well, we gotta snap our fingers.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
I flicked a switch somewhere. Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Sheriff.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Sheriff. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
Her smile dissipates. So, what? JP, I want to make you chuckle. Well, you already succeeded, Effie. Also, how's it going, Effie? What did I miss? How was the Outer Wilds? Did you know in Outer Wilds there's an achievement called carcinogens? No, I did not. What happens? What's the implications of that? Basically shove your marshmallow in fire? Oh, and then consume it? It turns black? Oh no. You do that 10 times? Okay. You have to eat the marshmallow? Okay. Carcinogens. Well, glad you experienced that, Effie. Oh man. You have to eat the marshmallow 10 times? You're welcome. Or just cook it 10 times. Or enjoy? Yes? Okay. Got it. Yeah, have a good night, Effie. I'm guessing you're going to sleep, right? So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Terrifying? You hope so? Okay. I hope you get a good rest. Are you scary to the people who used to know you? I guess that one.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Gone too far. Said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just...
She hums along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
Good song. And who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other commoners sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Oh, Sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now, on other matters.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
So she's not the woman driver? Lady driver? Middle of the town. Maybe I should wait for Kim in that case. Thank you for now. Because that didn't update anything. Unless I'm supposed to talk to Tommy. I guess we could talk to Tommy. What else is this? %. Good try. Oh, that's where the statue is. I thought it was connected to this, but no. Okay. It's just suspended.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Where did I hear Krugerrands before? Because I'm familiar with that word, but what program or movie?
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Like to sleep on gold, hustler style? I forgot our roleplay. Our roleplay is that we're super strong, we're a communist, and that's it, right? Those are the two major things. The king is the king, he could do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. Horrible farce, no wonder everything. Whoa!
Oh, wait. It's you.
Misto! Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How was the Resident Evil? Also, welcome raiders. I'm JPChivalry, variety streamer, currently playing Disco Elysium. So, it's a fun story. So, hey, French toast, please. Let's do a raid. Hello? How's it going? But yeah, I don't know if you want to avoid... If you're interested in Disco Elysium, I would recommend avoiding spoilers. Maybe. Also, thanks for the shout out, Effie. I would recommend avoiding spoilers, because this is definitely an experience that's fun. Whisper carcinogens to JP, he'll giggle. Not wrong. The game that has text too tiny for Twitch? Is that right? Is it too tiny? Looking at my laptop. Maybe if I'm looking at my phone. Maybe. I'm very much interested, so I'm gonna lurk. Enjoy. Thanks for the lurk, Misto. Thank you again for the raid. Maybe not too tiny, but it's pretty tiny. It's too tiny? It's too tiny. Guess so. This is why I watch my Twitch streams on the desktop. Text for ads? Wow. A million words. But that's why it's voice acted now. So you can hear the voices, and then I fill in with whatever they don't voice. So there you go. Compromise. Think a deplorable farce, no wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Purple? They use 6 nose candy, a bloated druggie. This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Maybe a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Would we ask what is nose candy? I guess so. Maybe not. Let's just proceed. Upset. I'm gonna go delete raft. Is Misto eating donuts? What kind of donuts? Can you share? Where is he buried now? Proceed.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
Stop asking why are you like this. You don't want to know, but I want to know. What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Did I read out what happened to the statue? Maybe. Restore the monument.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Inclined. Oh, okay. So that explains its position. Brilliant, so funny and nihilistic. I mean, we have 1 IQ, so maybe I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Leave. So that's that. I guess now we go talk to Tommy. Because I don't know who else to talk to. Missed only choose violence. Let's talk to Tommy. Maybe he knows.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. Why, do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Not Sylvie, right? It's gotta be someone else. He bites his lip. Asked you who's conducting the drug trade. Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
It's not, the girl in the hotel, right? Asked you who's conducting the drug trade, you said you didn't know, now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
BRB, get cake. Also JP, the one IQ stat resonates with me. I mean, that's, you told us to go, well, I mean, you recommended that we go 1 IQ back in the first session. Kept the stat. Kept it. 1632. Yeah. Because I didn't want to change it. Did I? You did. Check the VOD. Last July. Still is hoping. Just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery. When did you leave? But yeah, enjoy your cake. When did you leave? Move on.
Damn, I don't want to. Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
Because I bet Nesto? Why? He just raided me. He has done nothing wrong. He looks you straight in the eye. Can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Shakes his head. He's telling me all about the donuts. Sounds like a you problem. Why isn't Misto telling me about the donuts? What the flip? That she's troubled. Ow.
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Bye, CF. Shared this with you.
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Not snitching. It's not snitching. It's just a few questions.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
It's told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Does violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
He sighs. Hold on. Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
They are delicious. That's good. When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
Whoa. Misto, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
That sound. It's from a recent game that we enjoyed. He's alright, there are other options. Oh no, you just read
Push
that.
Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
That info? Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important, I can't blow it. She's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is or I can't finish the investigation. I'm gonna say put yourself in my shoes.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
So we gotta force him.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Something breaks in them as he stares into your eyes. Not this playthrough.
The realization that you've used his friendliness and goodwill for your own ends. Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax. Ask.
Where is the lady driver?
Here.
Takes a keyring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you in silence. Giving to you in silence.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
Wow. When did she leave?
Last Friday.
He blinks. His eyes half empty now. Anything else? Like where she is now?
No. I don't know.
Why did you have the keys?
She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
Doesn't finish the sentence. Sorry I have to do this. Am I sorry though? I'm not sorry. One more thing about something else.
Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
Gats quietly. Damn. Well, if we had more persuasion, probably could have done that more smoothly. The jam mystery. Okay. It's the green one? It's not this one, right? It's the one up here. Never mind then. Past the statue? Oh, it's this one.
This screen found, A to Z, Contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days. This is the one the man pointed to. His friend's lorry.
Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Unlock the door with the key Tommy gave you.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just
open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Check the pedal. No. Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
But why the sandpaper?
No idea. You could peel off the sandpaper to peek underneath, but that would be tampering with the scene.
JP, did you ever watch Mission Hill or home movies on Adult Swim back in the day? Yes. I don't think I watched the whole season, but I do remember like catching an episode or two back then. JP, did you have fun with Valheim, by the way? I did. It comes with a butt. It comes with an asterisk. I don't know. It's like I feel like I should wait till 1.0, but it's fun for sure. I'm waiting. No, it was fun. Just have to catch up to you guys. I don't know if I should catch up to you guys because I got all these other games. Maybe. I don't know. It's a matter of prioritization, I guess. David was just chuckling about that. Like, oh, what? Why wait for 1.0 when it's so fun? True. Yeah, I don't know. It's my reservations, I suppose. But I got it, so I can play it whenever. Just gotta figure it out. Love those 2 shows. Just remember them because I was singing the theme song Mission Hill in the shower today. Oh, okay. I do remember watching Oblongs as well. There's a bunch of, like back then, a bunch of Adult Swim shows. If I could stay up late, I would watch it. Also laughed about that. Said he should get the game. 20 minutes later, he gets it. I'm guessing David is a fresh avocado. So, yeah, it's the power of persuasion. David's really good. Oblongs is great. Yeah. Man, that's fun. I feel bad, but I'm not going to talk about why. But anyways, yeah, look forward to future Valheim. Also, I'm desperately running my AC to readjust the temperature of my apartment now, but it's cooled off for a bit. Oh right, has it cooled down? Because you said it was 90? It's so high. Is it because of the Alaska base building? Just not exactly starting from scratch? Oh, my reservation to that? Or... No, I thought that was fine. I mean, I guess it's a little cheating. Because you guys already have this whole base and the workbench was very useful. But I mean, that's not like... It just saves me time a little bit. Because we're all well aware, you're new, want to figure it out. Right, I appreciate that. No, it's fine. It's good. I'll figure it out. What I want to do. Yeah, what's the temperature now, Psycho? Because yeah, I didn't watch all of Mission Hill. I remember there's one scene from Mission Hill that sticks out in my brain. It's with the young, I think it's the younger brother. And he's standing on a street corner and he's just, I don't know if he's just socializing or someone just comes up to him. And the guy just walks up to the brother. He says, "Boy, howdy, this is this weather that we're having." And then he looks around, goes to the brother's ear. He goes, "Penis, penis, penis, penis." That one just sticks out because it's just so funny. You remember that? It's like, oh my god. 70 outside, but it's still hotter inside. Just have to cool it down. It's a scene from a show, Effie. But I probably should have warned you. It's fine. Whoops. But home movies, like I remember the characters, if you say so. Sorry. I remember the characters, like, especially the coach. But, can't remember, like, any specific jokes from that one. In so long. Care about rules, get some results, peel off the sandpaper.
The throttle underneath looks as smooth as glass, slippery even. The sandpaper must be there to add some extra grip.
Mid-90s American adult cartoon humor, if you don't worry, makes sense in context. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's still funny anyway. Let me see if I can find the scene. I know it's gotta be high up there. One of the top searches. Oh, penis pervert. Well, let's just mute that. Coach McGurk was the best. Oh, that's right, that's his name. Coach McGurk. Played by... Crap, what's his name? Jonathan... No. The guy that does Archer and Bob's Burgers. And then a couple characters on Family Guy. Crap, what is his name? John H. Benjamin? Is that right? Hold on, did I get it right? H. John Benjamin. There we go. It's close. Look around the cabin again.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. a longing even, perhaps, and gentle tragedy.
What's a sheath dress? Is it like a Marilyn Monroe type? Or. Oh. Cool. What kind of actress reminds me of that? Or that I see in that style? A Maggie Gyllenhaal? Maybe. Maggie Gyllenhaal type. Here. Okay.
Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
If I had more points on electrochemistry, would it pop up? Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver. The peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128 stations have been saved on this radio.
That's a lot. I only have like 2 saved. 96.1. Peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128 stations have been saved on. Oh no. Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
Unclear.
Is there anything we do with the radio?
Not without the dial key, no.
What? It's one of the channels that I have saved on my car. Look around the cabin.
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Are you quoting your local radio stations? That's one of them. Oddly pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Is it Mix? I think it's Mix 96.1. Yeah. Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Piece of paper falls out. Oh no, you just pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Door.
Close the rusty old lorry door. Your job here is done.
I mean, we didn't find drugs, so... Report back to Joyce? Oh, okay. Guess we're done. We didn't need Kim for any of that. So I guess at 1600 hours, we'll go back to the hotel and then confront the union workers? Is that right? Is that who it is? So why am I not running? We already talked to those guys. That's the drunk. I need to find her husband. I think... Yeah, once we report to Joyce, that's it. Unless we can... Wait, what is this? Oh? Signal blue naval coat. Is that Sally?
Hello again, officers.
Cindy.
Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
She replies wistfully, looking around.
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Looks at the painting, the paint dripping down the wall. Well, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
No. Yes. Because we did shoot. But it was unintentional.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
The only downside to my apartment not being an open concept is that distributing cool air to all parts of the unit is a hassle. Oh no. At least you turned it on, right? So it's circulating. Also, I figured out why I was sweating last night. Because the AC was at 76, even though it was 66 outside. That's why. Too hot. I'd use a coat like that. Actually, she looks at the ripples on the water surface. Use a coat like that. Rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy.
Maybe you didn't have the AC on. That's a heater at that point. I guess if we have it at 76, yeah, it's off. Never mind.
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
Spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
I'll switch your temps. What do I want to do? Oh, we still have a spirit to corpse. Can I check the map? Logic, conceptualization, rhetoric. Ceiling fan requires save a fare. Interfacing. I mean, should I put it into a spirit's corpse? The only time none of yours is okay if it's a summer day at the beach or pool. But no other time is acceptable up here. Hope it cools down soon. Which is weird to say because we're getting close to summer. But I guess because it's Montana soda, should be cold. Not that hot. Let's save. Not save. Let's level up. Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise.
That's right, I'm not supposed to reveal. There will be an investigation, that's all I can say.
Okay. I thank you for sharing that much with me. My employer thanks you as well.
Because I remember we talked with Kim and he was saying that we shouldn't reveal everything to her. She excels, as though a weight has been lifted from her shoulders.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about, a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Are the lynching and the strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker. Every worker?
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
She nods. Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they?
Crenel, an Oronese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So there's the ceramic armor.
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Okay.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Was it Sylvie? What then? A local woman.
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Investigations. Show resources intelligence. I have to say, this is not Disco.
It is very far from Disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
A wave crashes against the side of her boat. She grabs hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
What can they do against the Union? There seems to be a lot of them.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, detective? It's not pretty.
She leans back.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
She is silent for a moment, then concludes. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Hey, don't bully me. She looks at you, eyes damp from the wind.
All we can do is keep the rest from following suit. One single, concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Can you tell me about Crenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Downwell.
Down a deep black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Okay. Anything else you can tell me?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks. ICP. The ICP. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, yes. your condition. The International Collaborative Police maintains a database for these sorts of things. Perhaps you should consult it. It was just a suggestion.
Could you contact the company? Tell them to call him off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Okay, eat and sleep. Take care all. Bye-bye. See you, Effie. Have a good rest. Have a good one. You said the deceased assaulted a woman?
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
She tilts her head. Oh, from Kuno. JP, do you want to play Valheim tomorrow? What time? We'll see, but are you interested? It depends on the time, I think. And if I'm awake at that time. I mean, I'm down. It just depends, yeah. She tilts her head. Can do. Okay. Whooping. Sounds good. It'll be iffy. Hog. Okay. See you later. She tilts her head. Ooh, ow. Who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
It's the first time I ever heard of this. Where did this assault take place and when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too.
Right, so a week ago. Hasn't the body been there for like 2 weeks? It's not.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
The colonel. This colonel. The one who was hanged. Did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him? That's presumptuous. You liked him.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
She tosses her head. His name was?
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Phyllis. Miss Lely. Anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
And what else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Odanese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
She nods. Where are the remaining 2 mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
That's fine. I mean, not gonna fight. She puts her foot on the guard wire for balance.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Well,
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
vigilantes. RCM gets authority from the Coalition. Where does theirs come from?
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
Still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
72%. Try. Might as well try.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Oh.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
It's poised and unperturbed. One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Says. I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
What was her name? Phyllis DePaul? Where is it? Damn. Just know it's DePaul. How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
What, you mean you don't know what's going on?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
5 days? Day 7?
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now can you tell me about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo. Holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence.
Stay quiet. Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She breaks her concentration. She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Places? Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Nods. What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
This one is going nowhere but the morgue.
The times have changed.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
She points to it on the photo. Then what?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
Points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it. Seems like you can.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial. Challenge accepted. I say we do it.
I need the information. Mark it down. Ask Mercs about tattoos.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
All for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I guess that's it. Oh,
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
somewhere. It's been mistaken. It's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's gotta keep it sane around here. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's gotta keep it sane around here.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you, it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How to bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now? Yeah, I guess that one.
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What benevolence. What a fucking joke.
Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things, or just preserving status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Just
There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress.
Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe. Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Post-sexual? Sounds incredible. L on Z. Let's go there right now.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Oh, right. Let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Crap, didn't I have another one? Oh no, I'm learning it. Jemais -2 half-light, calm water. -2 empathy, cold-blooded. I think I'd rather have -2 half-light. Half-light. So, yeah. So we can ask the leader about the tattoos. Ask another about the tattoos' possible meaning. Well, that's gonna be the leader. Find smokes. Sing karaoke. Keep searching for the collar. Oh, it's gonna take some time. Hissing competition. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Kim about that. Right. Pack down your badge. We'll put the clothes in the trash. I guess we could talk to Kuno. May take a while. Secret passage. Pending repairs should be done by Wednesday morning. Need to use the panel to close the water lock. Lost bull. Ask around for his apartment number. Need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling. Crap, do I have the money? I don't. Damn. Well, we have to go to the whatchamacallit, pawn shop. I go up here. I'm guessing his apartment's the one right by the exit. I can't talk to the cleaner because she'll mess with me. Nope, don't go there. Still locked. Guess we passed by the pawn shop. Yeah, and then we go to Kuno, and then we go to Scab Leader, and then the hotel. Show anything?
Trying to sneak up on me?
Nope. I try to conceptualize this.
Just an ordinary wall.
Nope. Percent. So we gotta find her husband. He's probably at the hotel. In all likelihood. Oh yeah, we have to read the book as well. Second one. And learn how to be more manly.
Hello again. How can I help you?
So,
Sure. Let me have a look.
pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, hey, postcard. Nice. Well, we can't pawn the photo.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, well, we got the 20. That's good. Need to get another 20. So I read that you could get money from Joyce, but I guess it's not an option for us. Let's go talk to Kuno. Well, we could try this.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
The gym. Still cooling the place. Oh man. Hope it gets cool soon. Main hall, building B. I don't think I want to call anything. It's still locked. She's on the roof. What? How do I get there?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Have more questions about the crime scene?
Yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
The man's clothes are put in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. Could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Stops you.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Points to his pants. No, Kuno. Don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating. I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There's also a mug in the trash. Show him the mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
It's quaint. Better not to be taken out of context, and its historical context mug have anything. Oh, wow. Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
Whispers excitedly.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Thinks for a moment. Nods in approval.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Let's add a hiss, even meaner than before.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Kuno jumps back. That ladder yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
An evil squeak comes from behind the fence.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
He shrugs. Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
He fills his lungs with rancid air. His eyes get a little watery. Wait, what did you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
Shakes his head. The gardener? She's actually not a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
You were expecting relaying this information to him to be more rewarding, right? Telling him you found out she isn't a gardener. You know what you should do if you want to get rewarded? Drugs. Drugs are more rewarding than work.
Let's do drugs.
Or alcohol, if you don't want to do drugs. Alcohol is just as rewarding, but it isn't a drug. This has been going on for quite a while, hasn't it? You've been thinking about drugs and alcohol for a long time now. Juicy drugs. Tasty alcohol. Seems kinda boring now, going back to... What was this about? Some yard? Yards aren't interesting. Only drugs are interesting. Drugs and alcohol. You feel sad now, but what can you do? Life has to go on. With a heavy sigh, you say...
You know, there's a sack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps? Suddenly raise your eyes. Left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
Can't hide it. See without vision. My inner eye.
Inner eye? Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
He loses his cool for a moment and starts yelling.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Kind of questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Spits over your shoulder and then looks back up at you. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Contusion is a bruise. Talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
He lets go of his head, suddenly feeling better. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you.
Thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
The boy joins in. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Don't listen. Just go.
Let's just go.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Oh boy. Should I go through this door? This is lead. Also, why did that take so long to get through there? Well, I guess because of our intelligence. Our stats. Soda ASMR. Empty tube of magnesium supplement. Postage says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Actually a fallen slogan from an aggressive youth-oriented program. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Don't lick it.
Yes, there isn't enough anyway. You'd only be fooling yourself.
Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. Yeah, here. Oh, crap. Takes us somewhere else. Guess I should go back. I guess green is door. Alright. Yellow is investigate. But also, hold up. Door is gonna collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the runs together. Postcard. Maybe that's for the roof. For the whirling regs. $90. $1.10. Guess it's everything up here. That solves that mystery. Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. It's good that we're getting progress. Previously closed off areas. Now available. We talked to Kuno. Guess we talked to the scab leader. Asking about the tattoos. But it didn't seem like there was anything special about that, though. The room that we just opened. Just got a little bit of money, but... Postcard. May take a while. Also, this will probably be the last thing that we ask or do today. I want to go longer, but let's save it for tomorrow.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Sensible leader of the strikebreakers chants furiously. A mercenary? Well, I don't think we should ask that. I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos. I got the picture.
Don't think so.
Grunts, barely glancing at it.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Of course, yes. Forget about it. Discuss something else.
Another grunt. He turns his attention to the gates and seems tense.
I don't know if I should ask him. Because maybe we need Kim, like, back us up before we pursue this. Wait. Maybe we can talk to this guy. Maybe he knows about the lady.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
No. Sorry. I mean, you are racist, so not sorry. Damn it. It's like there's so much more to do, but I need prerequisites. An hour and 23 minutes. It's fine. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be longer. It'll be great. Feel bad, but it's fine. I'm gonna go. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks again to Misto for the raid, as well as for the follow. Yeah, short stream. A little bit of progress. That's fine. Oops. Let me save. Save. Let me get out of here. Oh. It's fine, Psycho. Oh, it's short stream. It's okay. Okay, bye. See you, Psycho. It'll be longer tomorrow, I'm sure. For sure. Man. Alright. Catch y'all later. Have a good one. And bye.